are not even aware that the global community is watching their actions. What? This video was taken during the demise of Pope Francis. And so where the leaders of the church were gathered.
Your Holiness,
Watch the kind of pleasantry
Pope Francis,
that took place
I
there.
write to you not with ink, but with tears of gratitude and
Are
sorrow.
you actually telling me
In the early hours of this morning,
that a
as the
black
sun
cardinal
rose over the Sahel, I learned that
is
you
not
had
entitled
journeyed
to
from
a
this
kiss or a
world.
peck?
My heart is heavy,
What
for we have
just
lost the
happened?
guiding light. I am a Muslim man and the president of a proud African nation.
One of the
Yet
leaders
today I feel I have lost a
Catholic
father
was
and a friend.
exchanging pleasantries
When my people suffered,
with other leaders,
when terrorists struck our
giving
churches,
them peck and a peace.
when drought and hunger visited our villages,
But when
you,
it got to
Pope
the
Francis, did not
leader,
remain
what
silent.
it was only a
You spoke
handshake.
our names in your prayers at the Vatican.
How can you
You
justify
consoled
this?
us from afar.
The
I
man
remember the
deciding
telegram you sent after the attack
by
in
the right
Dablo in
was given a
2019,
kiss, a
when
peck.
innocent worshippers were slain in
He
church.
was only given a handshake. And
You
immediately
called it
after him, the one
senseless
that
brutality and prayed for us.
was given a kiss.
Those
a
words
peck.
were a balm on our wounds. You made the
Because we
world
are
see our
white.
pain when it would have been easy to overlook a small
The other
country
man
like
is
ours.
black.
Holy Father, I think of your visit to the Central African Republic in
That might not be
2015,
the intention
when you bravely walked a land torn by Christian-Muslim
the leader
conflict.
intention
You removed your shoes
But
and
the
entered the mosque in
of
Bangui.
the global community
Embracing
is
the
quite
Imam
different
as
because it is
brother.
glaring
That
Why
day,
glaring?
you showed
how
Africa
this was done.
and the world what true peace could look
In the
like.
world of today, the world of ours,
Though you
where
never came to Burkina
we
Faso,
keep
your spirit
criticizing
was felt here. You sent
racism.
Cardinal Philippe to us with messages of peace. You named our own humble
this
priest,
this kind of
Cardinal
action should not
Zungrana, as one of your
be seen
advisors.
to have, you know,
You always had
taking
time for
place,
Africa.
especially among Catholics.
I recall your gentle smile when
Not
we met
just
briefly
today,
at the
but
Vatican last year. I was a young leader, uncertain and burdened by my nation's
You should be
troubles.
encouraged.
You took my hand in yours, your frail
Francis,
hand that had blessed so many,
During his
and
time,
you said, "Courage, my son.
fought for peace.
Continue to work for justice and
For
harmony."
peace.
Those words remain
For
etched in my
justice.
soul. You likely didn't remember me
believe
among
that
the many, but I will never forget
He
that
will
moment.
also
In our tradition, when a
not
great
have
elder
welcomed this
passes,
kind of treatment
we do not say they are
who
gone.
was still alive.
We say they have returned
not
to Allah,
encouraging.
returned to God. I believe you
There
have
are
returned to
Muslims out
God,
there
whom you served with
who
every
respect
ounce of your being.
The Catholics.
Your life was a testament that to serve
And I
God
will
is to
leave you at
serve
the end of it to
humanity,
watch or listen
all
to
of humanity, not just those who
truth.
share one's creed. Thank you, Pope Francis.
by
Thank you for loving the poor man in Burkina Faso
Ibrahim
as
Traoré,
much as the prince in palaces.
President of Burkina Faso.
Thank you for defending the dignity of
led
refugees from Africa
Francis.
who knock on Europe's door, reminding
And that
the
is
world
also
that
a
we are all
testimony
one human family.
Of the kind of person
Thank you for the
Pope
times you
Francis
spoke of the
was.
Sahel in your prayers, and for your constant calls to end the violence that plagues our region.
Cross-board,
You were geographically
across
far,
region.
but in spirit you stood beside us in our darkest hours.
It was a global
As I join
leader.
the world in mourning you, I also whisper a prayer that the
And
seeds
there
you
are
planted
people
will grow. May the next
who,
Pope carry forward your
you know,
torch of compassion.
Recognize him for that.
In Africa, we
There are
dare
people
to
who
hope that
respect
one
him for
day
that.
the church might choose a
And
shepherd
Ibrahim
from our
Traoré is one
continent.
of those. Ibrahim Traoré is
If not
is a
now,
Muslim.
then in God's good
You
time.
get that, right? He's a Muslim.
But regardless
President
of
Burkina
origin,
Faso is a Muslim.
we pray the new Holy Father
he
will
joined
walk the path you paved,
in
a
money,
path of simplicity,
they want.
of reaching across divides, of prioritizing the least
he's a
among
Catholic.
us. Rest in
But that
peace,
doesn't
humble
stop
Father. The winds of the desert
other
carry our farewell to you.
religious faith
In the evenings of our land,
to
when the
acknowledge
sky
his
blazes with the colors of dusk,
sacrifice.
we will
while on
remember
earth.
how you lit up our lives with hope.
And
You
I
often
think
ended your
we should give
letters
it out
with fraternally, as a brother to all.
Give it to him.
Now we bid you farewell
Ladies,
as our brother, our
Very
elder,
well.
our Pope.
While alive, he served
May the
God.
most merciful receive you warmly, and may your dream of a more just and fraternal world live on in us. Sincerely, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, President of Burkina Faso,